not happy.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Man, I've waited a long time to say that again.
Yes, welcome back, LD2K.
Brian, they're all over you.
I know. I'm gonna cut.
Brian, hit me.
I see him. Woo! Let's go. Let's
Good
go.
cut, Chris.
Defense can't stop that. Christina Manning is on fire.
Good ball.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And this was the Hornets pulling into the arena. Out of the guy. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. Chris Middleton is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Bennett Allen, and it's Eaton in at the center position. And for the Rockets, we've got Hayes. Fred VanVleet out there with Hornacek. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Daniels in at the 4 slot. Hard for both teams tonight. Unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Not going to go that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. To the middle. The shot's good from Hayes.
And how about the awareness there of Hornacek, a high IQ player who just knows how to find his teammates when they're open.
The 3 for Doncic. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
VanVleet passes to Butler. And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Butler has never lacked the willingness to be aggressive and to hunt contact, and you got to love that toughness aspect about Jimmy Butler's game.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
VanVleet passes to Hayes. Back to VanVleet. Oh, that's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now here's Allen. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. He can't get that one to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Hayes. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. We talked about how Chris Middleton is still overlooked in terms of the impact he can have on a game. Coach said, you look up at the end of the night, and he always gets his numbers. He may not be flashy about it, but you have to game plan for him. So Middleton won't catch them off guard tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. So it's the Hornets now. Following the score by Houston. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Throws it up high, and Hayes throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
That's a 2 from Butler. No good from the wing. Hornets trail by 3. Kirilenko kicks to Middleton. Ray Allen is on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Kirilenko. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here is Hornacek. No points in the game yet for him. Daniels passes to Van Vliet. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Allen finds Doncic. Charlotte moving it around. Outside Kirilenko. Allen outside. The pass to Doncic. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Hornets score.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20 foot range here. Good idea.
Now here's Van Vliet. There's the steal. Here's Middleton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
Middleton at the line for 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Carter outside. Pass to Dozier. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets on top, up 1. And don't go away. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Jeff Hornacek is out there with Carter. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal, and it's Daniels in at the 4-man position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hornacek. Here's Claxton. To the inside. Garuba. That shot off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Dozier. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Houston.
In the lineup for your Rockets,
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Dozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Claxton. Down low. Here's Garuba. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. Daniels has got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. Here's Claxton, defended by Carter. Claxton the pass to Hernan Gomez. No good again that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Head. Up and in on the layup.
Well, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Dozier. He dishes it to Daniels. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter kicks to Dozier. Here's Daniels. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Doncic against O'Neal. Doncic passes to Eaton. The jump hook. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's McCall, guarded by Kirilenko. Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to Eaton. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Eaton's got 4 points this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Well, you talk about 3-and-D, guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Back to Daniels. Over Allen. Daniels, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Allen kicks to Doncic. Here he goes. Count the basket. Doncic has got 9 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Kirilenko against Carter. Stolen by Kirilenko. And he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
You know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Rockets trail by 6.
Jeff Hornacek. Fred VanVleet.
To the paint. Here's Daniels. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Daniels has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hornets.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen dishes to Doncic. The 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim one-point lead. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Allen. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Eaton in at center, locking down the middle. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Heaton. And that one hits back iron. Rockets trail by 6 to the middle. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. A three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And they double up Doncic. Back to Kirilenko. Inside. Allen in the post. Hayes on him. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Heaton. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Eaton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Hayes throws it down.
Hornacek, a really solid team player. Outstanding at getting his guys going with his passing.
Allen passes to Eaton. He kicks to Doncic. Charlotte moving the ball around. He was all alone on that one. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic against Van Vliet. There's the drive. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Kirilenko's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Allen. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Allen for the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now a 12-point Hornets lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Man, your Clutch City Texans.
O'Neal's check in for Daniels. To the inside. Van Vliet looking around. Lobbed up there for Van Vliet.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Hornets leading by 10. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Doncic. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Rockets making a change here. Daniels is checked in. On defense, the Rockets. It's a 10-point game. Middleton finds Doncic. Back to Middleton. There's the pass to Allen. For the three. Sinks the triple. Allen's got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Back to Van Vliet. Here's Daniels. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Doncic. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
That one drops for him. Daniels has got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Left side, Butler. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Jeff Hornacek. He's out there with Fred Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler is out there with Hayes. And it's Daniels in the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Down low. Hornacek, no luck.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Hornacek. Back to Hayes. 4 on the clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Kirilenko's got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen against Hornacek. Kirilenko trying to break loose. Allen, that's good.
And how about Allen? Able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Here's Butler. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Middleton.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Hayes. Got a piece of it. Doncic outside to the inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Timeout called the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Hornacek squaring up from deep. That's a knockdown shooter if I ever saw one.
Stolen by Van Vliet. 4-on-3 break. Butler kicks to Van Vliet. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Kirilenko's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic with it. Butler covering. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Doncic against Hornacek. Here's Heaton. The Rockets pull it in. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, here's Hayes. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Van Vliet outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Rockets trail by 14. Butler attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's a big-time take by Butler, showing just how tough he is on those physical drives to the rim.
And the Hornets call time here. They're leading by 12. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Here's Doncic. Kicks to Allen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Daniels passes to Van Vliet. Hornacek for 3. They grab their own miss, and that one's good. Daniels.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hornets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down. A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 10. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Carter driving in, and he lays it straight in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen,
and then gets the basket.
Head passes to Doncic. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Rockets foul. Jimmy Butler. That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
Timeout called. The Rockets. They're down by 8. 19 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Claxton. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. We got Jimmy Butler. Hayes is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Daniels in at the 4-man position. And for Charlotte, it'll be the Hornets off the tip. And grab these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, PA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Doncic. The layup off target.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Butler. On the take. No good with a layup.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Doncic against VanVleet. Got it. Good job in the low post.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
VanVleet outside. The Hornets pull it in.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Kirilenko. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's VanVleet. Softly drops in the floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Doncic outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Doncic hits them both. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Hornacek. Allen defending. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Middleton. And the shot no good. A bit short. Inside. Here's Butler. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Doncic. That's good from Butler.
Now, the competitive edge that Butler gives to this team, it's important because he doesn't take any possessions off.
Allen with it. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Daniels. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Butler. Here's Hornacek. Now here's Hayes. Allen defending. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Doncic outside. They get it again. Banked it in off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Hornacek. Now here's Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Doncic against Carter. The jump hook. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Claxton, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Pass to Dozier. Here's Hornacek. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot from the top of the key. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Pass to Dozier. Carter with it. Here's Hornacek. There's the triple. That shot is off. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Hayes, and he drains the turnaround J.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Can't get it to fall. The Rockets trail. Pass to Carter. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Off target at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets out in front, leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Javon Carter, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Here's Hornacek. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Head to the paint. Here's Eaton. It's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to Dozier. To the middle. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Claxton. Soft touch off the glass. And Chris, during your career, you were one of the game's best on the boards. Talk about traits needed to rebound at a high level.
I mean, first thing people talk about is size, but look at Russell Westbrook. I mean, he has the instincts, the toughness, the want to. Any great rebounder, you have to share those traits.
And so it's Houston with it. The Hornets making their last shot. Carter, the pass to Hayes. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So both teams making some changes here. The Hornets with a lead. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Claxton. Here's Head. Ball stolen. Here's McCaw. Now Carter. He takes it in. Shot clock at 5. And here's Hayes. Here's Dozier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Luka Doncic has checked in for Charlotte. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. And Charlotte shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's McCaw. Pass to Van Vliet. Over Doncic. And the basket by Van Vliet.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7. Here's Head. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Middleton against Butler. Pass to O'Neal. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And here's Doncic. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Middleton. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Van Vliet against Middleton. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And I think another key will be, can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? They've been very effective there early on.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7. Picked his pocket. Here's McCaw. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. So both teams changing it up here. .103 left in the second period. Here's Butler. They get it back. Here's Hayes. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Rockets lead by 1. Doncic right side. Oh, no time. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Doncic. Daniels misses. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good. Middleton.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Five on the clock. The layup misses. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hornets out in front. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit. They look uninspired on offense. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and create for each other.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen. So far. The Rockets trail. Up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got 6.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And for the Rockets, they've got Hayes, Fred Van Vliet out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Daniels in at the 4. They get it back. Eden. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet misses. Charlotte is shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Eden. Over Van Vliet. That shot missing, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Hornacek from downtown. Offensive board. Here's Daniels, and he gets it to go.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7, and stolen by Hayes. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. There's the block. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. With 1 second left. Three-pointer, Van Vliet.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Doncic outside. It's good. Doncic has got 9.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Butler. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Hayes. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. A nice shot by Butler. 7 points in the game.
Oh, I love to see that. Butler is never scared to take it amongst the trees.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Pass to Allen. Here's Kirilenko. Now here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Daniels. Houston in the lead. Here's Hornacek. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. With some arc, and Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got 11.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Now Van Vliet, up and over Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Here's Eden. Shots blocked.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Butler's shot is good.
I think it's safe to say that Butler has mastered the ability to consistently create offense for himself.
A nice shot by Kirilenko. He's got 10.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Rockets on top. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The baseline J, and another basket for Charlotte.
A phenomenal score. I loved watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
And for the Rockets, we've got Butler, Fred VanVleet out there with Hayes, and it's Daniels in at the 4 spot.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, post your ground, all in the miss.
And they doubled up Doncic. Middleton from the outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. VanVleet up top, guarded by Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Allen. Here's Eaton. Doncic on the wing. The fader. Can't hit that one.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Hornacek. Rebound by Middleton. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Down low, Kirilenko. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Inside. Stolen. And Hayes comes to help. Middleton outside. Over Butler. Middleton, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And that one's good. Hornacek.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Middleton. And here's Allen. Here's Eaton. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
To the paint. Here's Daniels. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Doncic. Here's Eaton. Some solid defense from Hayes. Well, the Rockets shooting just 38% for this game so far. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler has been in these spots before. I mean, he's comfortable having the ball when it matters most.
Doncic outside. Here's Middleton. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Butler with the drive. Good D by Doncic. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. It's rebounded by Houston. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. VanVleet, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Charlotte trailing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
And the Hornets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. The Rockets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Blocked. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're losing by 4. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Van Vliet misses. Here's Charlotte now, trailing by 4. Allen, no good, and they can't put it into the drought. And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They trail by 6. 20 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Pass to Kirilenko. Allen with it. From behind the arc. No luck on that one. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Now Hernan Gomez. Here's Head. And so it's Houston winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Ryan, can you shoot threes?
No, I don't have any shooting really.
There you go.
Because I can.
Man, thank you so much for having me back. It's been such a pleasure being on 2K TV. Like, so many people from the community have been reaching out to me, whether it be like, how do I start my own brand, or like, check out my jersey design. It's just been insane.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Welcome. DA, it's all.
Thank you, Kevin. Draw.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Chris Middleton. Allen is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Andre Kirilenko. And it's... In at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Houston, Hornets X out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Hayes. And it's Daniels in at the 4 slot. We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Middleton the pass to Kirilenko. Allen against VanVleet. Middleton on the wing over Hornacek, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Now here's VanVleet. The kick outside to Butler. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Shot clock at 6. Hornacek for 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. Inside. Here's Kirilenko from 13 feet. It goes down.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Van Vliet outside. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Allen kicks to Doncic. Pass to Middleton. Allen for the 3. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. And against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up.
And you gotta love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Well, their pass it to Van Vliet. Shoots from 12. Here's Hayes, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Eaton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, Doncic. Nobody near Allen. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Doncic against Butler. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Middleton following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Over Middleton. That one off the back iron and out.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Daniels.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Now, here is Hornacek. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Really left alone that time.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. Butler in the corner. Over Middleton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hornets lead by 4. And will return shortly. those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Head, and it's Claxton in at the point. Here's Gomez, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Dozier can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Head, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Passes to McCray. Down low, second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Daniels passes to O'Neal. It's blocked, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Still Rockets ball.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's McCall. Hernan Gomez covering. They get it again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's McCray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From 13. And he can't bank that one in. Rockets trail by 6. O'Neal passes to Dozier. And here's Daniels. Baseline jumper. Again, the Rockets score.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just look so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
He lobs it up.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
It's stolen by Carter. Over Claxton. Again, the Rockets score. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And so here's Charlotte. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Allen from the arc. And the Hornets miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hornacek, no luck. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
1:41 left in the first half of the game. The drive by Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so here is Houston following the score by Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Here's Middleton. Kirilenko trying to break loose. Middleton can't get it to go. The Rockets trail. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected.
And having Eden protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall
around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
To the paint, here's Hornacek, and he dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here is Kirilenko. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Middleton outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Whenever you fight the shot clock, you love that Chris Middleton has the ball in those situations because he'll deliver for you.
Van Vliet against Middleton. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets on.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Things were going Charlotte's way from the beginning. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice moments.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Doncic will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. You've got Hayes and Van Vliet out there with Hornacek. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Daniels in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Van Vliet looking around. And he finishes nicely on the way. Van Vliet's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet against Allen. Back to Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Middleton dishes to Doncic. Clock at 6. From deep. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 9.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The feed to Hayes. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. And he gets it back.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Middleton. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
checked in for the Rockets.
Your Rockets, Javon Carter.
And the pass to Daniels. Carter kicks to Hornacek. Houston moving the ball around. Three-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Allen outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
He gets that one. Hayes has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Butler with the ball. Now Kirilenko defending. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, a fine passer in his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Allen against Carter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Eaton the pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Carter comes in with the double team. Back to Doncic. To the inside. Allen kicks to Middleton. 3 on the clock. Over Hornacek. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Carter outside. Here's Butler. Hayes trying to break free. And Kirilenko sends it back. Hornacek for 3. Hits it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Hornacek squaring up from deep. That's a knockdown shooter if I ever saw one.
Butler against Doncic. .109 left in the third. Pass to Middleton. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Middleton.
And the Hornets lead by 5.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Eaton, defended by Butler. Middleton dishes to Doncic. Looking to end his cold spell. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Out to Kirilenko. Back to Allen. Passes it to Doncic. Over Daniels. Doncic, no good. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Houston, they're shooting 43% for the game. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Andre Kirilenko. Allen is out there with Doncic. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Eaton in at the 5 spot. Middleton the pass to Eaton. Kirilenko trying to break loose. And Eaton gets it to go. Rockets trail. Hornacek with it. Van Vliet right side. And Kirilenko sends it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the shot goes in. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thanks so much, David. Baseline J on the way, and Butler sends it back.
Known for being an outstanding defender, Butler takes a lot of pride in finding ways to get it done in all aspects of defense, including shot denials.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Here's Daniels, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Doncic against Butler. And it's Doncic missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Van Vliet passes to Daniels. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Charlotte calls timeout. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Here's Van Vliet. Outside Butler. It's tipped. Middleton the pass to Karolinko. And it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Allen in the post, covered by Van Vliet. Allen kicks to Doncic. Over Daniels. Here's Heaton. The Rockets pull it in. Inside, and Hayes throws it down.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Doncic got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Van Vliet, here we go. No good there with the step-back J. And so Doncic will bring it up for Charlotte. Tries from 10. Yes!
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're behind by 1. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so here's Charlotte. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's Doncic. Here's Kirilenko. It drops.
And they do have a foul to give.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Shot from the inbound. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
Got a hand on it. Return to sender. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.